May I come in, sir?
Come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
So, Animesh, what is the meaning of your name?
Sir, Animesh means someone who can look continuously without blinking.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, sir.
That's a great power.
So I think that was my quality in childhood. That's why my parents named like that.
Okay. What is the business? Your father's business?
Sir, he's a wholesale coal trader.
Coal trader.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wholesale so he buys it from where?
Sir, he directly buys from government and from the auctions, and he sells to local people who make bricks locally.
So from the government, the auctions take place where?
Sir, auction is primarily online.
Online.
So he bids at those online mechanisms and then he buys from there.
So this is online auction with the descending order bidding or what? No, this will be ascending order.
Yes, sir.
Whosoever bids the highest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And PS and IR is your subject?
Yes, sir.
Right. What is the dispute which is between Thailand and Cambodia?
So that is basically a dispute over a region, the border region, that to which country that area would belong, and that's why there have been border clashes in recent times.
Why did the dispute arise?
So I'm not really sure of the specifics,
Okay.
but I think that area is in effective control of Cambodia right now, and Thailand is disputing its claim over that.
There was, once another truce was arranged and that has failed.
Yes, sir. So 3-4 months back, President Trump had ensured ceasefire between these two countries, and that has broken down in recent times.
Okay. Now, can you tell me the visit of the Honorable Prime Minister? Which are the 3 countries that he is visiting in this?
So first one is Ethiopia, one is Oman, I think third one is Jordan.
Of course, the order is wrong, but so you can simply say Ethiopia, but it is Jordan, Ethiopia, and Oman.
Oman, right, sir. Thank you.
What is the incidentally these? If with Jordan, what is our main business trade relationship? What are the things that we?
So I'm not very sure, but if I can guess, then I think it would be first would be petroleum. Then another one could be chemical products, which you might be importing from there.
Oh,
I'm
don't
not very
guess,
sure
I
of this
think.
specifics.
Yeah. Okay, you did civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between an earthquake of 7 magnitude and an earthquake of 8 magnitude in terms of amplitude of those seismic waves?
So the logarithmic scale which is there, the Richter scale which is there, it is a logarithmic scale. So there is a difference of 10, the amplitude of 10 between these two.
Okay. And Dhar has, what is Dhar famous for? They have some cement industry?
Yes, sir. So Pithampur is a nearby region, and so Dhar also has Mandu region.
Okay.
So that is basically very famous
Historical. And what is Pithampur famous for? There is an industrial
yes,
hub.
sir.
What
So
are
that
the
is-
industries there?
Yes, sir. So basically it was the, I think, first special economic zone of India. It was in Pithampur. And there are industries like cement there, automobile, pharmaceuticals is also there, sir.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Animesh,
Sir.
your father has been in coal trading.
Yes, sir.
Recently, certain reforms in the coal sector had been proposed. Are you aware of it?
Yes, sir.
What are they?
So first one was that there will be auction-only regime, that coal would not be sold other than from the auctions. So
Linkage will be done through auction.
Yes, sir. Sir.
That
So
coal
then,
blocks were, but linkage, coal
Yes.
linkage will be done. Okay, good.
so then they have removed the end-user restrictions. So then they have removed the distinction between merchant and captive coal mines. And so these
Is
three
it
are
unqualified removal?
so I'm not very sure of that.
So what do you see of the future of coal in India?
So I think in the immediate future, in the next 10-15 years, I think coal is here to stay as the primary mode of energy production. But I think after that, as India is shifting more towards solar and wind, and also there is proposal of enhancing nuclear energy. So I think the proportion of coal in the overall energy mix would go down in the far off future, after 15-20 years. So.
Apart from being a clean energy, what are the major challenges of nuclear energy as a base load vis-a-vis coal?
So first one would be that there is always this danger of nuclear disasters. For example, we had in Chernobyl and Fukushima. The second would be management of nuclear waste.
You're not worried about the tariff?
So tariffs on?
The tariff of a nuclear production.
Yes, sir. I think as compared to coal, the production cost is higher per unit in that sense.
But no one is talking about that.
True,
so
sir.
It's not a major factor.
So I think that would be a major factor from the cost perspective.
Okay.
So.
We talk a lot about diversity, India's rich diversity.
Yes, sir.
Would you treat diversity as a strength or as a challenge?
Sir, personally, I would treat diversity more as a strength. So because I think there is no other country in the world which has so much diversity. And there have been suggestions that India would have collapsed in 60s, 70s, and even today there are naysayers. But still the mere fact that we continue to survive and thrive itself shows that diversity has a lot of strength. It has helped us to inculcate tolerance.
If I say that there are one or two major areas of challenge, what would they be?
So in diversity, I think,
or you can disagree with me.
So definitely, whenever there is diversity, there are always disputes between communities. So sir, I think number one would be the communal polarization, which often comes with diversity.
That communal is not a diversity, it's a pan-India phenomenon.
So true.
It's not that it is confined to any... Would you not call language as a challenge?
So definitely in recent times in Maharashtra we are seeing there is also this whole Tamil issue, and even in Northeast there have been demands for separate statehood.
Is there not a trend of rising regionalism in our country? And would it talk volumes about the richness of diversity?
So
you are free to disagree with me at any point of time.
So I think there is this U curve which is there. So just after independence, there was high regionalist tendencies. So all this Tamil movement.
What only happened after independence, not now?
So that's what I was explaining, that there is a U curve. So after independence, it was high. Then in the 70s, 80s, 90s, we were able to tackle it to a large extent. But so again, the recent times, because
it becomes a challenge.
Yes.
Okay. In HDI, Human Development Index, in some areas we have improved. But in some areas we have remained where we were.
Yes.
What are the areas in which we have improved? And what are the areas where we have remained where we are?
So I think we have improved a lot in life expectancy. So after independence it was just around 32, but presently it is 69. But I think the major area of concern is per capita.
No, there are one or two more areas where we have improved.
So I think in terms of healthcare also, the mortality.
Are you sure? That's the area where we have remained where we were.
So as compared to what we were after independence, so I think there is definitely a lot of improvement.
That's too long, too low a benchmark.
True, sir.
What are the areas where we have improved? Can you think of it? Where we could have improved? And what are the areas where we could have done better? Can you think of it?
So,
it's an application of mind.
Sir, in education, for example,
exactly.
The number of years...
we have improved a bit in education, though a lot of scope for further improvement, but still we have improved.
Definitely, sir.
Now, areas in which we have lagged behind.
Sir, I think one would be this per capita income. So it is still stagnated around somewhere $2,500.
And
sir, also in terms of healthcare, So we see a lot of maternal
One more
mortality.
area.
So I'm not really sure of that.
Okay. My last question to you is, what are the major trends in international relations? You've taken international relations. Just time is short, briefly, 3 major trends in international relations.
So number one would be that US is becoming more isolationist. It is withdrawing from all the global pacts which are there. So second, I think would be rising multipolarity with the rise of countries like India.
Okay.
And so I think the third biggest trend is rise of nationalism worldwide.
In ideological terms, what would you term it as?
So there is a big shift towards right-wing nationalism.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So, Animesh,
Sir.
you are a civil engineer from IIT Delhi.
Yes, sir.
You passed out in 2020.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, you wrote civil services 6 times. This is the 6th or 7th time?
So this is my last attempt, 6th.
6th. Twice you reached to the level of interview.
Yes, sir.
How much mark did you obtain?
So first time it was 193 and then second it was 160 last year.
160.
Yes, sir.
So, from 190 to 160, you came down. Why?
So I think last year I didn't get much time to prepare. It was on the first day itself. So I think I was a bit underconfident. I was not well prepared. I could not answer many easy questions, specifically from civil engineering. So I think that was the major reason, sir.
All right. So, in spite of the fact that you are a civil engineer from a very prestigious institution, you are pursuing civil services.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you take up a job in civil engineering side?
Sir, I think as an engineer, what IITs or engineering teaches us is problem solving. So in that sense, I thought that taking up civil service, I could solve a lot of problems in society and actually work on the ground. So that I think was the major motivation behind pursuing civil
So all
service.
civil engineers should become bureaucrats.
So we need both of them, civil engineers as well as civil servants.
I find it very curious. Your mother is from Sultanpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
Your father is from Bhiwani, Haryana.
Yes, sir.
And now you people are working in Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
Why this kind of a national integration?
So they had to migrate because of work. Because my whole joint family was living in MP, so my father had to also migrate for the business work.
All right. Okay. Now tell me, recently certain GST reforms were introduced.
Yes, sir.
What has been the impact of GST on 2 things? One, revenue collection. That means whether, because under these reforms, the rates were brought down
Yes, sir.
to a certain level. So it was expected that the revenue will go down. So what are the facts now and why, number one. And number two, we thought that with the decrease in the rates, there would be a little more money in the pockets of people.
Yes, sir.
So that would give rise to demand, more demand.
Yes, sir.
So what are your comments? What are the outcomes? So outcomes are in conformity with the expectation or not?
So I think in terms of revenue, there has been no major downfall as far as I am aware. So because people started spending a lot more, specifically in the recent festival season. So because of that, I think revenue got a boost.
Specific to festivals, or it's going to be a long-term kind of a thing? What is your assessment?
So I think it would be a long-term thing.
Why?
Because if people have more money in their pockets, so there will be larger demand in society. So it will boost up the entire cycle of manufacturing investment. There will
Can
be
you
job
narrate
creation.
any incident where you have come across that earlier a person was having say 100 rupees in his pocket or in her pocket, and now he or she has got 110 rupees because of rationalization of GST rates?
So like I go to gym, so whenever I buy gym products, so I think that have become a lot cheaper after GST reforms.
All right, okay. Okay. You were talking about Mandu.
Yes, sir.
Mandu is a very nice, beautiful place, Jaj Mahal and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? And it's in Malwa Plateau.
Yes, sir.
Then there is a river called Narmada.
Namada.
And Mandu is on this side of Vindhyachal.
Yes, sir. Western.
What mountain range do you have on the other side?
So I'm not very sure.
Satpura.
Satpura, sir.
All right. Okay. And what is the special feature of this river called Narmada? Anything special about Narmada?
So it flows between these two mountains.
वो तो मैंने अभी बता दिया आपको. Other than that?
So that is, I think, a western flowing river. So
Yes,
most of these
it's the
rivers are eastern
only
flowing.
major river which
Yes.
flows from east to
West.
west. Very good. Everybody is saying that, or Trump is saying that he is doing wonderfully well in terms of bringing world peace.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
So in many areas, I think yes, that he has been able to solve major conflicts like the ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia 3-4 months back, and so similarly his plan for peace, although unjust, to Ukraine.
So you see Trump in a positive light when it is a question of bringing world peace.
Yes, sir.
What about India? Is India doing something to bring peace to the world order?
Sir, definitely, we have always been on side of peace.
No, so what have we done and what have been the outcomes?
So, for example, in the G20 summit which we had, we specifically ensured that the statement of this is not the year of war.
These are only rhetoric, these are only statements. Actual. As you said, Trump was able to do something in Cambodia and Thailand, then Gaza, then maybe he is trying to do something in Ukraine and Russia, he done something in Africa also.
Yes, sir.
What has been the contribution of India?
So, I think in concrete,
Tangible.
So in concrete terms, since we don't have that much leverage like USA, so I think not much concrete contribution.
Okay, my last question, you were talking about education and the honorable member was asking you about that. And there is certain improvement in Indian education system. So
Yes.
enrollments are now higher,
Yes, sir.
but the learning outcomes have gone down. Your comments on that? Why the learning outcomes are not commensurate to the efforts made?
Sir, I think in education system we primarily focused on creation of infrastructure, schools, but we could not
that's
ensure.
fine, but why the learning outcomes
Yes.
are not come up?
So because the human capital part, the teacher training, the quality teachers, so those things we could not really pick up. And secondly, the kind of syllabus which we have in our schools, so that is to a large
So why
extent.
can't we do this? 75 years हो गए, छोटी सी चीज़ है. We can always change curriculum,
Sir.
which is required as per the need of the industry or whatever. And secondly, as you said that the quality of education, teachers training.
Teachers.
Why can't we do that? It's not a very earth-shaking thing. It's not a rocket science. Why can't we train our teachers properly?
So because these teacher training institutes which are there, so they are mostly controlled by politicians in many states. So there is a lot of pushback against reforming those institutions.
Are you sure that these institutions are controlled? Teachers training institutions are controlled by politicians?
So there are many government also, but many of these who provide B.Ed degrees and all, so they are private also. So in them, I think this is a challenge.
All right. Thank you.
So thank you.
So Animesh, PSIR, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, see, from the looks of it, if we talk about the AI industry, it seems that it's going to be dominated by the G2.
Yes, sir.
And when we say the AI industry, we mean the ecosystem of the entire AI industry. Why is it said that the entire ecosystem lies within these two countries, these two G2 countries only?
So primarily because if we see the whole infrastructure of AI, so the inputs which are needed, specifically silicon chips,
All right.
so they are manufactured, like China controls 90% of the supply chains of critical inputs in that.
All right.
And so secondly, the second part is US in this. So the entire innovation system, the companies like NVIDIA, so they are located there.
Okay.
And recently there was also this Pax Silica, so where US is trying to counter China in this domain. That's why, sir, we say that G2 is controlling.
So basically you talked about chips and companies. But
Yes,
apart
sir.
from that, there are much more number of layers to the AI industry. What are the other layers?
So another one would be R&D. So in terms of R&D,
Okay.
US and China are much ahead than the rest of the world. So then the quality of education institutions,
That is related
human
to
capital,
R&D.
which is there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this is what I could think of right now.
Power?
So definitely, I think for industries, power is also needed. So in that domain also, China and US are much ahead.
All right. Since you mentioned chips in
Yes.
the initial part of your answer, It is said that Taiwan's independence is indispensable for the growth of this particular industry. Why is Taiwan so critical in the entire AI industry?
So I'm forgetting the name of that company which is there. So that company manufactures I think 80 to 90% of the global semiconductor chips. So I think that is the reason why it is said.
All right. Now, there are a couple of companies which have now thinking of having their data centers in space. Have you heard of Suncatcher and Stargate?
No, sir.
But if you could just speculate on the fact that why are the AI companies planning to have data centers in space?
Sir, because in data centers there are heavy energy losses. So for example, on planet also we try to put them in places which are colder regions. So that the energy losses are minimized. So I think that could be the reason that by putting them in space, the energy losses could be minimized.
But on the other hand, all these AI companies, be it Google, be it Amazon, they are planning to invest in data centers in India. Why are they then investing so much amount into Indian data centers?
So I'm not sure of.
All right. Now let's come to your area of interest, which is chess.
Sir.
Now, how has India suddenly become a major powerhouse of chess?
So I think it has been a gradual process. So it has been 25 to 30 years when Vishwanath Anand got famous. So I think that inspiration that inspired a lot of youths in our children in our country to follow path. And secondly, his academy, the West Bridge Academy, which is there in South. So that has played a big role in cultivating the next generation of chess players. And sir, also in recent times, specifically since pandemic, this growth of online chess, that has also generated a lot of interest in youths.
Good. Now let's come to a little bit of economics.
Sir.
India and the world had experienced something called as the first China shock in the last few years, and now they are experiencing a second China shock. What are we talking about?
Sir, first China shock, I think it was in COVID, specifically in pharmaceutical sector, in the active pharmaceutical ingredients. And I think the second China shock, the decision by China to cut the exports of critical minerals in the last few months. So that has compromised Indian industry, electronics industry in particular.
What have we done to secure our critical minerals and the supply chains?
Recently there was this mineral policy. So we are saying that we would support Indian companies to do exploration. So for example, in Argentina, so we have got mining rights for lithium. So secondly, we have joined some partnerships like mineral security partnership is there. So then with USA, we have initiative of critical and emerging technology. So I think, and also this semiconductor mission which India has launched. So all these things we are doing for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. So if you please wait for a minute, we'll have a brief discussion, then
Sure.
give you the feedback.
Thank you.
Thank you.